power play tonight gets you two. Just how effective is that unit been lately, and what's encouraging you about it?
It's good. I mean, it obviously started really well. Went, to a point where it was average in the middle, and now it's heating up where you want it to get back to being really efficient as you're heading the playoffs, and I think you can get a little bit of confidence from that. But I think the guys they're doing good things. They're coming through the neutral zone with a lot of speed. Recoveries are good, and then there's good movement in zone. I think the guys are really working to move and create out there, and tonight was a good example of that.
DC got an assist on Mika's goal late, and that line created some pressure throughout the game.
I thought they were really good all night, so they're noticeable. Troach too, his line was good. They just in the offensive zone a lot of chances. Really good and detailed defensively as well.
Do you feel that Junior brought some energy, some hunting puck mentality?
He did. And I think that's in his DNA anyway. A little bit of a different player, and still moved him down every once in a while and took some shifts against their top line with Johnny and Goody. So to me, he moved around a little bit, but that's what I think makes him such a good player for us, is that he can play either wing, and he played on the top line, and he went out on the checking line, and he did both roles really well. And so it brought good energy to that line. But I thought Mika and Kreids played with really good energy tonight as well. That line was effective.
Obviously, I understand the St. Clair's having a good season, but it seems like every single night he's effective.
Yeah.
He's doing the same things all the time.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could just speak to the challenge of that, to do that as the way he's doing it.
I think the elite players do that. They do it with consistency, and they do it year in and year out. And I know that this is a kind of a benchmark year for him, but his statistics over the last 7 or 8 years are incredible. I mean, they're in the top probably 8 of players that can produce on a rate like he does. And so for me, there's consistency that goes with that. This isn't just a fluke; it's just a really good one. He's been an elite player offensively, and this year's, I think, has obviously been his best. But it's not like it's this huge jump. And where did it come from? He's been I'm going to say he's probably top 8 in the league. If you take a span of 7 or 8 years, I could be wrong, but I think I'm close. That he's done a really good job for a really long time.
Kreider scored 3 power play goals in each of the periods. Just how crucial has it been to get that production at a time?
Yeah, I mean, was it the game winner tonight too? Second? Yeah, second, right. It was, the last 2 were really big, right, because they win hockey games for us. But, I mean, again, the power play, I think there's a lot of movement, and then there's Kreids at the net, who's got to be one of the best in that area down in front of the net. And, that's, I think all the goals came from there. That's where he lives, and that's where he's planted. So the movement around the power play is really good. And then when it comes time to deliver something to the net, he's there. He knows what to do, and obviously has scored some big goals here.
So do you think that the fact that Carolina keeps winning every night is helping you guys maintain a focus to keep going each night? That there's a little bit of competitiveness there to finish first.
I think that our players are well aware of everything around us. We don't talk about that. I promise you, we don't talk about any of that. We talk about playing the right way, 2 points, and winning hockey games, and that's it. And so that's kind of the focus that we've stayed on. And when we practice tomorrow and then head to Long Island, we'll be talking about the same thing, just trying to do the right things, playing a desperate team that wants to win, has found a way, has been winning lately and playing well. They're going to want those 2 points as well. It should be a good game. We need to focus on that. With that, like I said before, if you do it well enough and long enough, you start checking boxes along the way of things that your team has accomplished.